Howdy everybody. It's not quite July yet, but it's close, so I figured I'll kind of start with an early garden walk video, mainly because we're in the middle of a big storm. We're not normally nearly this wet this time of year, so it's kind of a unique thing to walk about in. It is raining right now. I'm wearing a plash palatka. I've talked about it in some of my really early videos. I should probably give a video of it on its own one of these days, but it's a rain cape. Makes you feel like somebody out of The Hobbit. But moving on to the garden video, right there's my Siberian pea shrub, still growing like crazy. All these big leaves here are potatoes. Just threw them on the ground and threw mulch over them. That's some sort of volunteer Cucurbita machata. At least here, I never noticed those white spots on anything other than Cucurbita machata. Sorry for the wiggle there. There's a scarlet bee balm. Really tall, happy garlic. I left the scape on so that I can spread the garlic around here. As we walk around, there's another squash that doesn't look like it's doing so well there. More iris. Some of the iris are doing better than others. The shea tree, C-H-E. Trimmed some branches around, and I threw them here so if the leaves fall off, they'll fertilize around it. Right here we have my boysenberry, and right there, just barely starting to grow, are my mums. So I'm going to cut the camera, head to the next area worth showing off. See y'all in a moment. Alright, out here, we're looking at our chestnuts and hazelnuts. Mostly good other than one tree. The tube is on its side. I'm going to go over there and see if the tree itself is snapped or if it's just the tube knocked over in the wind. But largely things are looking pretty good, pretty healthy out here. Some of the trees are finally making it out the top of the top of their tree tubes. And right over here we have beautiful daylilies. They're a little bit shredded from the intense wind, but tomorrow we'll have fresh ones. That's why they're called daylilies. Every day the old ones fade away, new ones start, and this one will bloom tomorrow. So I'm going to go fix that one that's bent over, make sure it's not broken, hope it's not broken, and we'll head to the next section of the garden. See y'all in a minute. Alright everybody, this is the tree that was knocked over. It did not break, as in the tree inside did not break. There's all the leaves up top. Hopefully it can pull through the year, get nice and strong, and grow really tall. I can't wait to get these things out of these tubes. I feel like the tubes are doing more damage to the trees than the deer at this point. Though, it's certainly pretty evident the deer have been chewing them up too. Let's head to the rest of the garden. See y'all when we get there. Another quick check in here. This is one of the chestnut trees that I transplanted this spring. It was growing somewhere else, but I decided it would get better fertilization anyways in the long run here. So I moved it over, planted potatoes all around it, a bee balm right up front. Bee balm's doing some unusual things right there, but I'm sure it'll sort itself out. I dragged this log over here and did a whole video, or a whole short, explaining why putting old rotten logs right up near other trees can do a whole lot of good, as well as how potatoes will like to climb under there and make potatoes right underneath, and it's a really good spot for the potatoes to overwinter. So I'll head to the next garden, but highly recommend you check out that short if you haven't. Howdy everybody. Rain's picked up quite fiercely, but I wanted to stop by my trellis, look at the beauty of the bee balm, and how all this beautiful maypop is starting to climb up and through. Just about everywhere it's jumped out. It's going to start climbing up, climb up the whole thing, and soon we'll have beautiful blooms all over it. Can't wait for that. And I won't even cut the camera. We're really near where my hugel mound's at. Oh, and the rain just let up. Got strawberries. Right there is a really beautiful, gonna be a really beautiful Ohio buckeye next to some garlic. There's potatoes, tomatillos, wild bee balm, more potatoes, big fluffy asparagus. There's a skirret right in the middle there. Definitely a little bit weedy, needs some work, but it's looking great. There's some strawberries down there, big old tomato, another asparagus. Right here we have quite a bit of trouble. This Jerusalem artichoke is growing in a spot that I don't want it. It's overtaking that tree. So I'll have to come out and deal with it soon. But here, let me at least pull some of the weeds away so some sunlight can come through. There we go. At least some sunlight's still gonna hit it. Oh hey, looks like over here I've got a lilac that needs some work, but it's a beautiful, beautiful daylily right there. And that's a lilac. It's been here a long time, but it's been struggling health-wise. So it's finally doing a lot better now that I've started doing some companion planting. There's a garlic there, asparagus, around back. Yep, it's another asparagus around the back. All right, off to the next garden. Here we are with my serviceberry permaculture island. It's a lot of chicory I need to cut back. I didn't intend for it to be there, but the comfrey is not too bad now that it's been cut back. The actual service tree in the middle, serviceberry or juneberry, is growing pretty well. Here, more comfrey. And all of that I'm going to have to start knocking back a little bit, but that's my cut leaf coneflower. Great edible, great for salad, great for stir fries. Going to move on to the next part of the garden.